information and entertainment.
Maybe that's before now. Solutions 93.9 FM has raised the standard of radio broadcast to preferring solutions in all human angle. 939 FM, the remedy.
Are you ready? You never knew before. Now I before E except after C. And what 2 plus 2 makes 4. Now I'm gonna teach you all about it. Sit yourself down and take a seat. All I gotta do is repeat after me. A, B, C. Easy as 1, 2, 3. All simple as do, re, mi. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3. Baby, you and me, girl. Easy as 1, 2, 3. All simple as do, re, mi. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3. Baby, you and me, girl. Come on, let me just a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna teach you how to sing it out. Come on, let me show you what it's all about. Reading, writing, arithmetic are the branches of a learning tree. Progressing without the roots of love every day, girl. Your education ain't complete. Just gonna show you how to get an A. Spell me, you, at the 2. Listen to me, baby, that's all I do. Shake it, baby. Shake it, baby. Shake it, baby. Shake it, baby. 1, 2, 3, baby. Shake it, baby. 1, 2, 3, baby. ABC, baby. Do, re, mi, baby. ABC. That's how easy love can be. It's easy, it's like counting down to 3. Sing a simple melody. That's how easy love can be. Sing it out. Come on, let me show you what it's all about. It's easy, it's like counting down to 3. Sing a simple melody. That's how easy love can be. Easy as 1, 2, 3. All simple as do, re, mi. ABC. That's how easy love can be. ABC. 1, 2, 3. Do, re, mi. ABC. That's how easy love can be.
My name is Koretimi Oyeni. I'm 10 years old. I'm smart, talented, and confident. I'm the brain bee for this week. Keep listening to Smart Brains with FEIVA on Solutions 93.9 FM.
Really nice. I take it one Arabambi.
You wanna live young, you wanna stay strong. You wanna live young and stay strong. Walk it out, friend. You wanna live young and stay strong.
Ọlọ́run ọba tí mo
Walk it out, friend. Ogun bílẹ̀ afúnni ni wọ́n sọ, olóyún abẹ́, láì ṣiṣẹ́ abẹ́, ewé ń jẹ́, ogun jẹ́. Má ṣe lògùn without doctor's prescription. Mo tẹnumọ́, call on doctor's attention if you need solution. Mo tẹnumọ́. Too much is given, much is expected. Ìlera lọ́rọ̀, much is ìlera lọ́rọ̀. Live long and stay strong.
Ìwọ Sátidé aláboyún ẹ̀ múra o. Túbọ̀ bó bá ṣe bí ẹni gbà rẹ̀ àbíkọ́jú máa ṣú. Aláboyún ò ní bòmí lọ tó lé lọ.
ìmọ́tótó ló lè ṣẹ́gun àrùn gbogbo. Ẹ̀fọn tó gbòòrò àtúnlọ́wọ́ àwọn tó rẹ̀rọ. Kẹ́tùlẹ̀ gbà kó sàbùn tókò. Cleanliness is essential. Immortalize your potential. On the sound of crimes are your initial.
Mọ́tótó borí àrùn mọ́lẹ̀, àṣẹ ní ká ṣe lọ́jú.
You're listening to Smart Brain.
Ẹ̀rọ aláboyún ẹ̀fọ́ wọ́wọ́. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣètọ́jú àyíká náà lójú.
You wanna live long and stay strong.
Ìlera lọ́rọ̀, ìlera lọ́rọ̀, ìlera lọ́rọ̀. Ìmọ́tótó ló lè ṣẹ́gun àrùn gbogbo. Ìmọ́tótó ló lè ṣẹ́gun àrùn gbogbo. Ìmọ́tótó ilé, ìmọ́tótó ara, ìmọ́tótó ló lè ṣẹ́gun àrùn gbogbo.
Ẹ̀yin bèbí mi, a máa ní àlejò tuntun kan láàrin wa lọ́la. Ó tóbi ju gbogbo yín lọ o, kò dé kí n sọ èdè kan náà pẹ̀lú wa. Ẹ má hùwà tí ò dá sí o, torí kò gbọ́ èdè wa. Ṣó yé yín? Mọ́mì, ṣó ti dé?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wúrà, ó wà ń bí. Ìwọ ló ní.
Ẹ rántí nǹkan tí mo sọ lánàá, ẹ ṣe dáadáa fún wọn. Ẹ̀yin bèbí mi, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ kí ajá ọ̀rẹ́ wa tuntun. Má bínú ajá, ojú tì wọ́n ni.
Wúrà,
Mọ́mì, mo ń bọ̀.
má bọ̀, já jẹun alẹ́.
Ajá, kí ló dé? Fi Àjọkẹ́ sílẹ̀. Ó mà dàbí ẹni pé wàhálà díẹ̀ wà. Ajá ò fẹ́ràn àwọn bèbí. Mo dẹ̀ rò pé àwọn bèbí ni ò ní fẹ́ràn ajá. Kí ni màá ṣe o? Ìmọ́tótó ló lè ṣẹ́gun àrùn gbogbo. Ìmọ́tótó ló lè ṣẹ́gun àrùn gbogbo. Ìmọ́tótó ilé, ìmọ́tótó aṣọ, ìmọ́tótó ló lè ṣẹ́gun àrùn gbogbo.
Wúrà, kú iṣẹ́, mi ò mọ̀ pé yàrá ẹ lè mọ́ báyìí.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ èèyàn mọ̀, ṣé dáadáa ni mo bá yín o. How are you doing this morning? Are you all good? Are you all fine? Well, you'll be wondering why it took so long for me to actually get into the business of today. I just wanted to emphasize a point, and that is cleanliness. You heard a song earlier from Nice and K1 The Ultimate. It was saying, you wanna live long and stay strong. Ìlera lọ́rọ̀, ìlera lọ́rọ̀. And what does that actually mean? It means health is wealth. You know that. So we're talking about our health today on Smart Brains, Solutions 93.9 FM. And of course, we'll also have the French on Radio segment with Mademoiselle Taiwo. Of course, she's also going to talk about, the owls, but it's a revision of the past 3 weeks on French on Radio. She wasn't here last week because we had to take, some questions regarding that. So she's going to do the revision and start a new topic next week, Saturday. My name is FEIVA or Lauren. I had a winner last week, Ruth. I am so sorry. I forgot to give you the number to send your number to. I apologize on that. So I'm doing this morning, Ruth, and one other winner from 2 weeks ago. I've been expecting your message as well. If you're listening to me, both of you, please send your number to 0904 422 2939. 0904 422 2939. My name is FEIVA Olorontola. Welcome, kids, to Smart Brains. Alright, so there is a reason I want us to talk about our health today, and it's basically because of something that is going around. Like, it's already becoming a viral disease, let me just say that, and we all need to be sensitized and know what it is, how it can happen, and what you should do to prevent it as kids. Because I really noticed that when you some people will wake up in the morning and then you do not try to even brush your teeth, talk less of sweeping the house. I have one at home that before your mommy will tell you to do anything, they have to beat you. Quack, 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 quack. Shade, quack, quack, quack. Lo for boy, quack, quack, quack. Bami gbale, quack, quack, quack. Shade, 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 shade. Yinka, Toby, wa bami she bayi. Ani ko bami gbale. Command me to sweep. And then Kwaba me done, no, I need you to help me to cook. And then when you are done, when you did not even do the food and anything, you now decide to open your food. Remember that you've not swept, you've not cleaned your room, you've not, washed your cloth, you've not even done anything, and then you don't cover the food. And all over the house, you see that there is flies over doing, That's the buzzing sound of the house fly. And then it's perches on your food, and then you put it in your mouth. It's sweet. Do you know that there is something it can cause, and how can you prevent it? Okay, I don't want to talk much. I'm going to go on a break. That's a commercial break, and then we'll talk about this disease for you. And yes, Manu Sata will also take the reins, and also probably we can learn about the house fly, how it's structured, and what it can cause. Well, just stay tuned to the station. Don't think about changing the dial, because at the end of the program, like I did last week, I'll be asking you some questions that you need to answer, and hopefully you win on the program. Like I said last 2 weeks, something is coming on Smart Brains that you have to be very, very vigilant for and hopeful and wait for, because on the 1st of July 2024 it will be announced, and it will kick off for you and you alone. Just stay tuned. Don't change the dial. I'll be back shortly.
You're listening to Smart Brain.
Johnson Nigeria Enterprises oríṣiríṣi àràǹbádà furniture láti kó wọlé bíbà látòkè òkun àtàwọn tá à ń ṣe ńlẹ̀ yìí nílé ìtajà wa comfortable bed complete set dining set kitchen cabinet interior decorations office furnitures wà lóríṣiríṣi lówó tí ò ga jara lọ ẹ kàn sí wa lónìí olú ilé ìtajà Johnson Nigeria Enterprises wà ní shop number AA 80 to 20 railway shopping complex off Alẹ́sìlọ́yẹ̀ market Ìbàdàn. Ẹ̀ka wa wà ní shop number 8 to 11 railway shopping line by Aládùbọ́sà junction Ìyágànkù railway crossing Ìbàdàn. Ẹ̀wẹ̀ Ọbáfẹ́mi Awólọ́wọ̀ way beside Odùwọ̀yè filling station Ìgbọ̀nà area Òṣogbo. Telephone 0706-225-2649 tàbí 0802-303-0550. Irúfẹ́ fọ́níṣọ̀ tẹ́ ẹ bá ń fẹ́ Johnson A Nigeria Enterprises ni ẹ ti wá rojú lówó.
Látọjọ́ tí mo ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní rẹ̀ electronics níléeṣẹ́ R Ọlábàmíjì Multiventures ẹni mo ti bọ́ lọ́wọ́ à ń dáwọ́ gbogbo gbà sórí àwọn electronics ìgbàrọ̀ gbùdù. Ìwọ náà yéé mu lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ títì mọ́. Kán yé tẹ́lẹ̀ bẹ̀rí ẹsẹ̀ electronics fún ọ. Ibẹ̀ ló ti rí àwọn televisions lóríṣiríṣi fridge àti freezer air conditioner àti gbogbo àwọn èlò yòókù tí ń lo náà tí wọ́n ń lò nínú ilé àbí lọ́fíìsì. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ agbaṣẹ́ṣe párátá R Ọlábàmíjì Multiventures ni ẹ jẹ́ kán supply gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tẹ́ lò tó jẹ́ electronics ojúlówó ni tiwọn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ la tún ṣe installation á tún fún yín ní guarantee lórí àwọn nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ bá rà lọ́dọ̀ wa. Olú-ilé-iṣẹ́ R Ọlábàmíjì Multiventures wà number 35 Ọba Adébímpé Road First Gbági Market Ìbàdàn. Showroom wọn wà ní number 10 Safo Building ládojúkọ Union Bank Lebanon Street nìbàdàn. Branch office wà ní number 3 Gbàdàmọ́sí Complex Ìwó Road nìbàdàn. 0803-325-0185 àti 0805-779-0041. Débẹ̀ confam làwọn nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ bá rà lọ́dọ̀ wa.
Àbúrò is a story about talent, determination, and decisions that could change a young man's life forever.
I know say go. It passed though.
Pass me, ghetto jets. You know how many that they reach get you?
Hey, my wallet.
God take on now.
You don't want me to chase you?
Nah.
You fit turn big name with this your speed. If these Yankee people like you like this, your life don't change with us.
We all have those moments when we come to a crossroad and major decisions must be made.
You can't afford to give up now. A street urchin beat you to a pulp. Next time you snap it up.
We share similar experiences with Aburo. What matters now is what decision he would make. Will life's twists and turns change Aburo's life for good or for bad? Aburo is now showing at Filmhouse Cinemas nationwide. Make your movie experience so much better when you buy a burger, popcorn, hot dog, milkshake, or any other mouth-watering snack we have just for you. Visit our concessions to get a snack and have an awesome movie experience. Filmhouse Cinema, your ticket to more.
Shining, her feathers they glow. Now the jungle is smiling, 'cause our baby's home. Can you feel what I feel? The day is come at last. Our precious jewel has returned. I'll be the first to say welcome back. Oh, welcome back. I said welcome, welcome, welcome back.
You're listening to Smart Brains.
My name is Amata Shamake. I am 12 years old. I like Smart Brains because it improves your vocabulary. Stay tuned to Solutions 93.9 FM.
Welcome back. This is Smart Brains on Solutions 93.9 FM. Before we went on that break, kids, I already told you that we were talking about our health. And of course, Mademoiselle Tao is here. Well, part of being healthy is, knowing how to clean the house and, knowing those places in the home that are very, very important. For instance, the kitchen, the bathroom is important as well. When you use the toilet, you need to flush it. I know somebody that would not flush the toilet. I mean, you don't use, the pit latrine anymore. It's quite easy to go into the bathroom, use the toilet. If it's the number one or the number two, you just do it and press the button and flush. If there is no water, you have to put water before, right beside you before you get into the bathroom. Of course, when you're also done, some people prefer to cover the toilet or raise the lid up, whatever way pleases you, but always flush the toilet after use. Also, always try to clean the surroundings. Well, aside from that, we also have some parts in the home. So Manuel Tao took our time to give us some objects in the home, in the kitchen. Remember that edition where we, did the plantain, yeah, fried plantain, and ate it with different kind of dishes. And also remember when we also talked about objects in the bathroom. So what she's going to do today is just to give us the revision. Please write it down. Like I usually say, have your pen, have your paper ready beside you so that when the questions are asked, you can get it correctly. Well, Mademoiselle Towel, over to you, and let's have the revision of the objects that we've learned so far.
Tout le monde, bienvenue. Welcome to French in Radio with Mademoiselle Taiwo. How are you all doing? A beautiful Saturday morning to you. Hope you're enjoying your weekend and hope your weekend is going well. My name is Taiwo Oyele, but for the sake of French, you can call me Mademoiselle Taiwo and I will gladly answer you. It's the French segment of the show and I hope you're ready to learn French in a fun way today. Okay, so let's get right into what we have today. Over the past few weeks, we've been talking about objects in the house, generally, objects in the kitchen. I taught you objects in the house, generally, objects in the kitchen, objects in the bedroom and toilet, objects in the room, objects in the school. We went through a lot, and I remember telling you that we're learning all of these objects so that you can gather your vocabularies and also to be able to know some objects in French. I mean, you're French learners, you must know some basic household items, household objects in French. Okay, so I'm going to be doing revision today. We've come to the end of the basic things I think you should know or have an idea of as a good French learner who is learning French in a fun way. So we're just going to be doing general revision. I'm going to be reminding you some of the things I taught you for all of you who listened to me and then you have your notes you wrote down. If you want to correct anything, you can do that today. And for those who didn't get the pronunciation well, you can as well do that today. So, are you ready? So, like I would always say, if you're not with your pen and your book, if you had it before, it's time for revision. Are you ready? Vous êtes prête? Are you ready? Okay, so les objets dans la maison, general objects in the house. The house is la maison. I told you that the house is la maison. La maison, that's the house. So all of the things you're going to be saying will be found in the house. So I remember telling you l'horloge, that's the wall clock, la plante, that's the plant. And before I move on, I remember telling you also that French, we have articles. We have for each object you have they are either feminine, masculine, or plural form. And I told you the LE is masculine, the LA is feminine, especially those words that end with E in French. And then the plural form is LES. And sometimes we have L apostrophe, which is used for words that start with a silent H. Okay, so let's revise the objects. Le trap, that's the bed lining. L'horloge, wall clock. La fenêtre, that's your window. La plante, that's the plant you have in your sitting room or your living room. Le tapis, the rug. La poêle, la télévision, your television. Le vase, that's your flower. La clé, that's your key. La télécommande, that's your remote. La radio, that's your radio. Le tableau, that's the painting on the wall. L'olier, that's your pillow. Le canapé, that's your sofa. Miroir, that's the mirror. You have tiroir, that's your drawer. We have Objects in the kitchen now. I taught you la cuisine. La cuisine is the kitchen. La cuisine is the kitchen. I hope you remember now. La cuisine is the kitchen. That's where you cook. And I remember telling you for foodies, you have to learn your basic items. Okay. So I love food. I know you do love food as well. So I taught you la vaisselle. That's your plate. And l'assiette. That's your plate. Your couture, la couture, that's your knife. La fourchette, that's your fork. And then on bowl, that's the bowl you use in the kitchen. On verre, that's your glass. La tasse, that's your cup. Verre is glass cup, white tasse is cup. And then your broom is la ballière. Then we have tray, that's your la plateau. Then your bottle water, we have your bottle, the one you use for water is bouteille. Bouteille. You have your jug, which is conche, la conche. You have your napkin, which is serviette. Serviette. You have your pot for saucepan, the one you use to cook stew, la casserole. La casserole, the one you use for frying is la poêle. Then you have your tab, la table, that's your table. You have your mixer, that's your blender. You have your la poubelle, that's your waste bin where you dispose all of the things that you have. You have your levier, that's the sink where you wash plates. You have la machine à laver, that's your washing machine. For those who have, you have le réfrigérateur, that's your refrigerator. You have la sapière, that's your mop, the one you use to mop the floor. And then you have your le four, that's the oven where you bake cake and all of the rest. And then I think that's all in the objects in the kitchen. And then I taught you objects in the room. Objects in the room, I taught you la chambre, that's the bedroom. La chambre, it's the bedroom in French, and you should know that by now. Le lit, that's your bed, the one you sleep on. La couture or la couverture, it's either your duvet or your blanket. Then l'armoire, that's your wardrobe or your closet. Le rideau, that's your curtain, your curtain. Le miroir, that's your mirror. La porte, the door. L'horloge, the clock. La cadre, that's the photo frame, the one you have where you have your mom, your dad, the one you have in the sitting room. Then you have le rivière. That one is different from l'horloge. L'horloge is wall clock. Le rivière is your alarm clock, the one that is by your side. Then we have la table de chevet, that's your bedside table. We have le chemin de nuit, and those are your night wears. Then we have le chausson, that's your slippers, the one you wear. And then we have le drap de lit, that's your bed sheet. Your bed sheet. I think that's all about the bedroom. And now to the bathroom, which is the last thing I taught you. The bathroom is la salle de bain. La salle de bain. That's what you call the bathroom in French. If you remember well, I told you that it's called la salle de bain. And then la baignoire, that's the bathtub. La baignoire, that's the bathtub where you have your bath. And la douche, that's the shower, the one you open on yourself when you want to bathe. Then we have le robinet, that's the tap you used to open. The tap in the kitchen where you fetch water. Then we have le savon, that's your soap, your soap, your soap. Then we have le pot savon. Le savon is soap, while le pot savon is your sponge case or your soap case where you put your sponge or your soap. And then we have your wash basin is called lavabo. And then we have your sink, I said that earlier, is levier. Then we have your toothbrush, which of course should be in the bathroom. La brosse à dents, that's your toothbrush. La brosse à dents. Then we have le dentifrice, that's your toothpaste, the one you use to brush your teeth. And then we have le gubulaire, that's your toothbrush or your toothpaste holder, the one you use to hold your brush or your paste. Then we have miroir. I said that earlier. That's the mirror. We have la le perfume for some of you that have your perfume in your bathroom, and then we have la paille à linge. That's your laundry basket where you pack your used clothes or the ones you've washed and then you want to iron them. And then we have le lève linge. That's your washing machine, the one you use to wash your clothes. And then we have le sèche linge. That's your dryer, the one you use to dry your clothes. Le lève linge is your washing machine. Le sèche linge is your dryer. Then we have la serviette de bain. That's your bath towel. Then le papier toilette. That's your tissue paper or your toilet paper, whatever it is you call it. Then we have le seau. That's your bucket, the one you have in the bathroom. And then yes, that's all on vocabulaire dans la maison. Vocabularies in the house generally. The ones in the room, the ones in the kitchen, the ones in the bathroom or toilet, the one you can find outside, and then the one you also have in your classroom, l'ordinateur, la table, la chaise, le tableau noir, le tableau blanc, either your whiteboard or your blackboard, your le stylo, your le sac, all of those things, everything you can find in the school and at home. I would just encourage you to learn more. For every word you find, check the dictionary and want to know the meaning of each of those words. I told you earlier, it helps build your vocabulary. So when you have your bag, you know your bag is low sack. When you're with your pen, you know your pen is low silo. When you're with your when you're in the house and you're about to look at the alarm clock by your bedside, you know is levier. You know all of those things because you've learned them in class and you're putting them into good use. And for every word everything you come across, every object, be willing to know what it is called in French. It is true that means you're able to develop your vocabulary and every other thing you want to learn in French. And like I will always say, I promise that you will be proud of yourself, just like I'm proud of you right now. So if you're yet to go over your notes, we had a revision class today. I took you through les objets dans la maison, la salle de bain, the bathroom, les objets dans la chambre, les objets dans la cuisine, and then yeah, les objets dans la maison. I took you through all of those. So please pick up your notes. For those who have been jotting, pick up your notes. I didn't spell today. I just pronounced them because I've spelled them and pronounced them over the past week. So I just pronounced them today. So I need you to go through them over and over again. Remember, you keep pronouncing them till you get the right pronunciation. Keep pronouncing them, and most time it's pronounced the way they're written. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me in today's class. I hope you really enjoy the class. I do enjoy the class, and then we're done with les objets dans la maison, and next week we'll have another interesting topic. I'm not going to let you know, but by next week you will know. Thank you so much for joining me in class today. Merci beaucoup tout le monde. Au revoir.
You're listening to Smart Brains.
Bienvenue, welcome back. Well, you just heard Mademoiselle Taiwo right there, and she was saying les objets dans la maison, les objets dans la salle de bain. I am not a French person, but if we want to, talk about this, remember la maison is house, la chambre, bedroom, la cuisine is the kitchen, la salle de bain is the bathroom. Did you write that down? All right, now, these parts of the house are meant to be cleaned up. And how do you do all of this? First off, you know how to scrub the floor. Well, when you wake up in the morning, your bedroom should be cleaned up. That, first of all, the bed you came down from should be laid. Well, not everyone does that though. You also have, to sweep it, You may not generally clean or every day, but there should be a specific day where you can or you should clean your bedroom. Then moving away, probably you have a corridor, you have the next place, the dining table or the night dining room. You clean that and sweep it as well. Then your kitchen. Kitchen is a very sensitive place, but let's not go there. Let's go there last. Then you have your living room, you have your dad's room, you sweep as well. That is one thing to do. Then you go to the bathroom, you have your bath, you brush your teeth normally and very well. Okay, how do you do that? You have your tongue, you have your teeth, you have the upper part, you have the lower part, you have the circular movement, you have the in, out, and then you have to rinse out with your toothbrush and your toothpaste and water. That is how to brush your teeth. And then you have your body as well. Well, you can start from the crown to the sole of your feet. I mean, your head to your leg. How is that? Well, pour water, if you're a boy, from the top of your head down. Yes, you have your sponge. If you don't want to use sponge, you can just use your soap. You need your soap, you need your water, you need your sponge as well. So your face, you use the soap or your sponge on the face. You rinse off your neck, everywhere. Your neck to your shoulder, then your arm, and then your chest area. Your back is not excluded. You have your thigh, yes. You have your bum, and then you have your leg, your feet, your toes, and while you're washing your hand, don't forget your fingers too. Now, I said I was going to go to the kitchen last. The kitchen is a very sensitive place. You have your cups, you have your plates, you have your drawers. You have to clean them very well. Then the sink is also important. And I know this is one chore nobody likes to do. That is washing plates. Mommy, I don't want to wash the plate. I don't want to wash the plate. No, I don't want to wash the plate. But you can eat food with it. Do you know that if you don't clean your house, especially the kitchen, it can cause something that is going on around now, and it's a very, 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 I can't say very, very deadly, but it's deadly because people have already died from this, and that is cholera. Yes, we need to sensitize ourselves on this particular disease. Kids, cholera, write it down, is spelled CHOLERA. CHOLERA. What is cholera? What does it do? How can you prevent it as kids?
Today's topic is cholera. Cholera is a serious bacterial disease that is usually spread through contaminated waters. If left untreated, cholera can become fatal and eventually lead to death, especially among children and infants. Although it is easily treated, cholera is estimated to affect around 1.3 to 4 million people each year, with about 21,000 to 143,000 deaths globally. Cholera has been virtually eliminated in industrialized countries due to the introduction of modern sewage and water treatment. However, cholera outbreaks are still serious problems in some parts of the world with poor sanitation, war, famine, and crowding, including parts of Africa, South Asia, and Latin America. Causes. Cholera is caused by an infection with the bacterium called Vibrio cholerae. This bacterium is usually found in food and water contaminated by feces of an infected person. This implies that the source of the contamination is by an untreated diarrheal discharge of a sufferer getting into the waterways, groundwater, or drinking water supplies. Drinking any contaminated water and eating any food washed with such water can cause an individual to contract the infection. Raw shellfish, uncooked fruits and vegetables, and grains can also harbor the bacterium. The deadly effect of cholera is a result of a poison that the bacterium produces in the small intestine. This protein, referred to as CTX, binds to the intestinal walls, where it disrupts the normal flow of sodium and chloride, causing the body to secrete enormous amounts of water. Cholera is not usually passed from person to person through casual contacts. Symptoms. A high percentage of people show no symptoms. However, if symptoms occur, They occur between 12 hours to 5 days of exposure and may include sudden onset large volume of pale milky diarrhea that resembles water in which rice has been washed, rice water stool, nausea and vomiting, dehydration which can range from mild to severe depending on how many body fluids have been lost. Symptoms of cholera dehydration include irritability, lethargy, extreme thirst, a dry mouth, a sunken eye, irregular heartbeat, little to no urine output, low blood pressure, loose skin, rapid weight loss. Diagnosis and treatment. A doctor may suspect diarrhea if you have symptoms such as watery diarrhea, rapid dehydration, and vomiting, especially if you have just consumed shellfish, traveled back from a place where a cholera outbreak is prevalent. A stool sample may be sent to the lab to identify the bacterium. This is to confirm a diagnosis. In remote areas, rapid cholera dipstick tests are now available to enable healthcare practitioners to confirm diagnosis early, resulting in a decrease in death rate and early public health interventions to control an outbreak. Treatment. Treatment options may include rehydration to replace lost fluids and electrolytes using an oral rehydration solution, ORS. This treatment consists of a large volume of water mixed with sugar and salt blends. Intravenous fluids replacement for severe cases. Antibiotics for people who are severely ill. Zinc supplements to decrease the duration of diarrhea in children. When traveling to areas where the cholera outbreak is prevalent, people need to protect themselves against cholera by having the appropriate vaccinations beforehand, drinking only boiled water or sealed bottled water, as well as following good hand-washing practices. Today's topic is cholera. Cholera is a serious bacterial disease.
Okay, there you had it, all about cholera. Well, for more, you can prevent cholera through, washing your hands, drinking bottled water, boiled or filtered water. You can also have, to wash and peel your fruits very well. Wash them well, peel it, and make sure that it's not contaminated. And you can also do that by cleaning your toilets and all the surfaces contaminated with poop. Your feces. And then as well, you must always wash your hands. Cover your food too. Cover your food. Your kitchen as well needs to be cleaned up all the time. No plates on the sink. Make sure that your foods are covered in the pot. If it's on the tiny table, cover it up. And also, you're wondering, you didn't really get how it's being caused. If you don't cover your food, it can cause it. If you eat raw or uncooked fish or the rabout, your seafood, you can get it. Your water supply, if it's contaminated by feces or poop, your gutters as well. I know a particular place in this Ibadan where the gutters are always dirty. Your gutters, they need to be cleaned up regularly. I'm also talking to parents here and adults and children as well. Please, everywhere in your place or your house, you need to, do this. And there is a particular, insect that also causes it. This particular insect, aside from, cholera, it also causes typhoid fever, dysentery, and other things as well. But let's look at some facts about this, and afterwards you call into the studio 0909. I am sorry, while I was on that break I saw that your lines or your calls were coming in. 0909 888 9939 and 0912 222 2939. That is after I tell you some facts about the housefly. Housefly is spelled Housefly. Housefly.
In this video, you will learn 10 interesting facts about flies. Flies don't have teeth. Flies do not have mouth parts for chewing food. Instead, they drink their food using their proboscis. Flies taste using their feet. Flies have taste receptors located in their lower legs. They keep flying around and tasting anything they land on. Flies poop a lot. Flies feed on liquid. They digest food quickly and poop every time they land on surfaces. They can walk upside down. Flies have sticky feet and can walk on most surfaces, even on upside down. Flies can see from behind. Flies have compound eyes and have 360-degree vision, which allows them to see even from behind. Flies have one pair of wings. Dragonflies and butterflies have two pairs of wings, while houseflies have only a pair of wings. Flies can spread diseases. They land on anything, including garbage and feces, and they transfer the disease-causing microbes to us. Flies multiply quickly. A female fly can lay up to 1,000 eggs in its lifespan. They are active in daylight. Flies are mainly active during the day and return to their resting spot at night. And lastly, flies are great detectives. They dine even on dead bodies, and their presence on the crime scene somehow helps solve crimes. This is called forensic entomology.
Wow, fireflies are great detectives. Interested. Okay, so let's play this morning. 0909 888 9939 and 0912 222 2939. Let the game begin. Good morning. What's your name? Hello, good morning.
Hello, ma.
Good morning. What's your name?
My name is Matthew Favor from Olieli.
Matthew Favor, how are you doing?
Fine, ma.
Okay, Favor, I hope you're cleaning your house clean. You're keeping your house clean.
Yes, ma.
Okay, so pick a number from number 1 to 10.
Number 2.
Number 2. Are you sure about that?
Yes, ma.
All right. It's about French.
Yes, ma.
Okay, so please, you know the different parts of the home that we treated today?
Yes, ma.
Okay, so you have to mention them in their French, the way it's been mentioned in French, not the objects, the parts of the home. Your time starts now.
Object in the house, la maison.
Okay,
Object in the kitchen, la poupée.
okay,
Object in the bedroom, la chambre. An object in the bedroom, bathroom, la douche.
Favor.
Ma?
Yeah, the time is up, but I'm enjoying you. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
I did not mention that if you were saying objects in, it's supposed to be le subject de le. But I was saying the parts of the home. But let me just give you half mark. Alright, la maison, house. La chambre, bedroom. La cuisine, or cuisine, kitchen. And then we have la salle de bien is the bathroom. But I'm going to just give you half for that because you attempted it. If you were saying object, you say la so le objet. But hey, thank you very much, Favor. You called into this line. Please send your number to that line, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
All right, you're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, who is calling? 0909 888 9939 and 0912 222 2939. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What's your name?
My name is Zainab.
Zainab, good morning to you. How are you doing?
I'm fine. You too?
I'm very fine. It's been a while, Zainab.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, so pick a number. Number 2 is gone.
Number 1.
Number 1. All right. We learned about cholera and it is caused by a bacteria. What is the bacteria?
No, I didn't listen.
Whoa, why didn't you listen? I told everybody to listen.
I was.
I am sorry, Zainab, but your time is up. Viber cholera, that is the bacteria. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What's your name?
Esther.
What?
Esther.
Please, I like your voice, but please, you have to speak up. I can barely hear you.
Esther.
Esther Yaba Carol.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Esther, are you keeping your house clean?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So, Esther, pick a number. 2 is gone. 1 is gone.
Number 12.
Number?
12.
Number 12 is not there. I said from number 1 to 10, I beg.
Okay, number 9.
Number 9. You went for number 9. Okay. Number 9 is quite simple. Can you give... Number 9 is simple. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
I hope you're not tense.
Ma'am?
I hope you're not tense.
No, ma'am.
All right. So give me 5 causes of cholera.
Ma'am?
5 causes of cholera.
Causes.
Yes.
Bad water. Hello?
I was expecting you to list it. Why did you stop?
Bad water.
Your time is up. Esther. And it is contaminated water. Hello, good morning.
Hello, ma. Good morning, ma.
Good morning. What's your name?
My name is Daniela. I'm calling from Gate.
You said what?
My name is Daniela. I'm calling from Gate.
Eniola, how are you doing?
I'm fine, ma. You too,
I'm
ma.
doing well. It's been a while.
I called last week, ma.
You did? Oh, I beg your pardon. I apologize for that. Eniola?
Ma.
All right. Are you keeping your house clean?
Yes, ma.
Okay. Pick a number.
Number 6.
Number 6. Why did you go for number 6?
Maybe it will be my lucky number.
Oh my god, I couldn't help but chuckle. Okay, let's see if this is going to be your lucky number. Eniola, you've got 15 seconds to answer the question. Are you ready?
Yes, ma.
Okay. All right, please give me the prevention of cholera.
Prevention of cholera.
Yes. At least 5. At least.
Keeping the kitchen clean by washing the dishes, by covering our food, by sweeping the floor.
Your time is up. But you were able to get to a point. Can you hear me?
Yes, my son.
Eniola. All right, so you could say clean the toilets, especially those places that are contaminated with, feces or not so good environment. Clean the home, like sweeping and the likes of it like that, covering your food, washing the fruits. Don't eat, contaminated food, you get, and also having to drink boiled water, filtered water, water that is not contaminated. But you got to a point, so I'm just going to give you quarter. I won't give you half. At least you attempted it.
Okay.
All right, and you'll have to send me your number. You have this line, just send it to that line. I already saw that of Matthew FEIVA. So by the time I'm done with the news, I'm going to recharge all of you. Ruth, I am still expecting your call or your message, Ruth. Please send your number to 0904 422 939. 0904 422 939. I have to go now. I'm very sorry. But remember that your home and your health is wealth, and keeping everything around you clean is as important as you getting educated. Please always put into consideration all of those things. My name is FEIVA or Lauren Tola. Thank you all for listening. Put into practice what I taught you today. Have yourself a wonderful weekend.
Hi, guys. Hi, Gene. Being named Gene, I hear that a lot. And so naturally, I took an interest in hygiene. You guys probably already know a bunch of stuff about hygiene.